There are probably multiple factors as to why I was feeling the way I did today. Um, I had gotten home around 5:30, maybe 6, I don't know, and I knew I had a long day. I knew I had a long day at the lab, and I wasn't gonna have a terrible amount of time at the gym with a terrible amount of energy. I did not have a lot of gas in the tank, and I was prepared for that. Um, so I showed up, and the deadlifts felt awful. It was one of the worst sessions I'd had in terms of how I was feeling physically and mentally. I went to 150, um, which is 10 kg below what I want to do. And even 10 kg felt awful. I felt absolutely terrible. I felt really weak. And I think I'm actually getting weaker. Um, One of the main reasons is food. I'm not eating nearly as much as I used to. Um, it's dropped at least between 700 to 1,000 calories in total calorie intake, or caloric intake, and I need to basically do something about it sooner or later, or else I'm just gonna keep dropping the weight. Because last couple of days at the gym have just I've just been feeling exhausted, feeling um, tired, like I don't want to be there. Just not good. I don't want to be in the gym. That's the feeling I'm getting, and I know I love the gym. I know it's something that I breathe. It's something that I love to do in general. But right now, it's a chore, and I'm not seeing progress. I'm just seeing myself decline, and it's um, not good. There's a simple fix though. There's a simple fix, and that's just planning my food. You know, the food that I'm gonna bring to the lab, and that's it. If not, I'm gonna have a long day. If not, I'm gonna be there for 8, 9, 10 hours, whatever it may be. I should bring the food that I need, at least 1,000 calories, 1,005, whatever it might be. But that sounds so much easier than actually doing it. And it pisses me off because it is easy. Take like 20 minutes out of your day before you sleep and make those 3 sandwiches, make whatever, those tortilla wraps with whatever you want in them. But I'm not. Um, and it's puzzling to me. I don't know why I just don't get up and do that small thing, which I know I'll be thankful for tomorrow. I won't be starving tomorrow while I'm trying to do this stupid experiment. And I'll think it's a stupid experiment instead of something that's actually valuable because I'm just exhausted and tired. Because I haven't eaten right. Because I've had 10 spoons of peanut butter with fucking rice cakes. So yeah, that's a small thing I need to change. I feel like I'm smaller. I look smaller in the mirror. I'm not lifting as much, and it's not good. Not making me happy. And that's something that I want the gym to help me with. I want to feel a sense of value when I'm there, a sense of accomplishment. And I had finished the 5x5. I had finished what I wanted to do in terms of deadlifts, but I still didn't feel like it was. I didn't feel like I had done something. I'd finished the deadlifts. I felt exhausted, and I just told myself, "Oh Jesus Christ! Now I have to do shoulders and biceps." And the deadlifting session took more than an hour. That's how long it took. It took over an hour because I had to rest for so long in between my sets. Like I said, one of the worst training sessions I'd had in terms of physicality, in terms of what I could do, in terms of how I was feeling physically and mentally. At the beginning, I told myself, "Oh, we can just go. We can just do singles. We don't have to do 5x5." And I was genuinely gonna do it. I was genuinely gonna just go up for 1 rep because it's easier. Like I might as well just test out my max because it's easier. But my max is going nowhere but down if I keep doing singles. So I just paused and took a breath, and I did my first 5 reps. And I paused again, did another 5 reps, and yeah, I took my time. I took a lot of time. um, but Do I want to say it was a good training session? I mean, from from my point of view now, looking back, it was fine. It was okay. But in the moment, it felt absolutely terrible. It didn't feel worth it. Didn't feel like I was doing anything. Didn't feel like I was there. I wasn't. Part of me was pushing myself just because of the drive, because of loving it. But some days, dude, when you get back home from your school or university or work or whatever it is, and you want to work out, but you don't have the energy to work out, but you want to do it anyway, just for the mental aspect. That's tough. Keeping that, um, keeping that momentum going, that consistency. I think this is day 191 of doing something every day, and doesn't feel like it, and it's not like these days wouldn't come if I didn't work out every day. If I were to work out 4 times a week and I did that for so many years, I don't know. There would be days just like this. I would still go to the gym on days I felt like this because it's a challenge. It's a part of it. It's a part of pushing through even though you don't want to, having to jog through rain, having to jog through snow, even though it might be dangerous, you still go for it because it's mentally stimulating. It lets you know like you have some drive in you to do something. You can do something. And I guess now looking back at this training session, I did do something, but it didn't feel like it at all there. Just because of my mind, because of how I was thinking, because I wanted to get out of there. And yeah, just tired, man. Tired. But I think it was worth it. Looking back on it now, it was definitely worth it. Just took my time, and I just eaten. So yeah, I haven't eaten now. Still, it's been about 4 hours since I've eaten, so I need to eat again. There's just a lack of appetite, which I need to fix. I need to eat more. I need to kind of not force it. I'm not at that stage where I need to force anything down me. But if I'm not full, I should grab a snack or something. That's how I usually go about increasing my appetite steadily. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna eat something and disperse meals throughout the day and try and get that consistent along with my workouts. That's the plan. If I can do that, and I can get good results at the lab, do what I keep doing, then everything would be alright. But it's not as simple, obviously, which sucks. I wish it was. But yeah, anyway, this was the final set. I decided to just show a majority of it in terms of setup. I feel like I don't show that enough. Showing how long I just stare at the bar before I actually lift it up. And today was one of those days where I really had to stare at it for a while. Telling myself that I had to just do it one more time. Just 5 more reps and then it was over. And then it was. Again, counting the reps, rep by rep by rep. Today was tough. And then you'll have other days. Like tomorrow I could be on the complete opposite end of the spectrum. It's like a bipolar gymnast. Like I just walk in here today and I hate it, and then I come tomorrow and I love it, It's crazy. But like I said, a lot of variables: food, sleep, how much you've actually exerted yourself the day before the actual gym session. And I think it's important just to keep in mind that those things do affect you. They definitely affect me. So yeah, guys, that was the session for today. And yeah, only really up from here in terms of how I was feeling today. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys in the next one.